Shalom everyone and welcome to your fourth day of Biblical Hebrew. Today's letter is the letter Dalet. And Dalet makes the D sound as in the word dog. So Dalet makes a D sound. D. Okay? And as you can see also with the letter Dalet, like with the letter Gimel, Dalet has a dot in it. So a dagesh, which means Dalet is also part of the Begad Kafat Club. And that's what the D stands for in Begad Kafat. Okay, so you're probably wondering, what sounds does Dalet make? Well, in ancient Hebrew, Dalet would have made the D sound as in dog when it had a dot, and if it didn't have a dot, it would make a DH sound as in the word the. And you're probably, but the is a TH sound. I know, English is weird. It makes a the sound as in a DH sound. So Dalet would make a DH sound as in the word the. So duh and then the. You can hear that it's kind of a softer sound, the, rather than duh. But that's in ancient Hebrew. Today, modern Hebrew, Dalet will only make the sound duh as in dog. So you don't have to worry about it changing any sounds as well, just like Gimel. So here's the chart again, showing you what it looks like in ancient Hebrew. In ancient Hebrew, when it didn't have a dot, it would make a the sound. When it had a dot, it would make a d sound. In modern Hebrew, it will only make a d sound. And that's the sound we'll be using as we continue with the lessons. That's the sound you'll be learning. So when you see the dot, you can just sort of ignore it. It doesn't mean anything. Well, it means something for grammar purposes later on, but it doesn't mean anything in the terms of pronunciation. The letter will not change sound, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, the word you're going to be looking at is the word devar, and to pronounce it, you're going to first look at the consonant. That is the word. The consonant is Dalet, makes a d sound. Then you're going to look down and you're going to see the comets, which makes an ah sound. Then you're going to look over, you're going to see the letter vet. You should know this letter by now. And it makes a V sound, v. And then you're going to look down, you see another comet, so it makes an ah sound. Then you're going to look over and you're going to see the letter resh, and it makes a r sound. You haven't learned this letter yet. It's okay, you will learn it later. So you're going to see the zigzag pattern, and you're going to pronounce it this way. Da, ah. So da, then you have v, and then ah, v, ah, va. Then you have a r sound, r. Davar. Davar. And that's how you pronounce the word. And this word means word, speech, thing, or matter, depending on the context. Okay? Okay. Next thing you're going to do for your exercise is you're going to write the letter Dalet out. Okay? So you start with a horizontal line, like this, and then a vertical line, like that. What you need to keep in mind is, remember to make sure when you're writing it that this part sticks out. And when you learn the letter, remember you learn that part, because you can see here also the letter, it sort of sticks out. That's going to help you identify this letter when it's compared to other letters. You saw the letter resh. Letter resh is smooth. It goes like a curve. So that's what's going to help you identify Dalet from a resh. Okay? So make sure you remember that part of Dalet sticks out like this over here. Okay? So you can pause the video, try writing a couple of Dalets out, and then you can continue with the video. Okay? Right, so what you're going to do now for the next exercise is you're going to do a letter search like before with the other lessons, but you're going to look for Dalet this time, okay? And like before, I'm going to remove the vowel so it's easier for you to see, and I will highlight God's name so you know what it looks like. And now I'm going to put a timer, and you're going to try and see how many Dalets you can find in this text of Psalm 23. Okay, ready, set, go. And time's up. Okay, so let's see how many are here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We have 9 Dalets. And what you can see, what I'm going to show you here, see Dalet, see this part? This is what I meant by it sticks out. See the letter Resh? It's smooth. You can get these two letters mixed up sometimes. So what's important for you is to keep in mind is that this letter here, Dalet, it has like a little part near the top sticking out. So that's what's going to help you identify it between a Resh and then a Dalet. Okay? So those little differences in Hebrew that will help you be successful in remembering what the letters look like. Okay? Moving on, what you should know by now from this lesson. You should know the name of the letter. It's the letter Dalet. It makes a D sound, as in the word dog. You transliterate it by writing a D. The type of letter it is a consonant. It is part of the Begad Kafat club. So, recap of the clubs. What are the clubs you know? You know the gutturals plus Resh club, which so far you've only learned that Aleph is a part of that. The next club you've learned is the Begad Kafat club, and the letters that you've learned that are part of that club is the letter Bet, Gimel, and Dalet now. Dalet is part of the club. And among those three letters, the only letter so far that you've learned that's actually changing sound still is the letter Bet. Gimel and Dalet do not change sounds in modern Hebrew. They won't change sound. They will stay the same. Bet will change sound. It will go from a B sound to a V sound, as in van. Bet makes a B sound. Vet makes a V sound. Okay? So that's what you should know going forward from this lesson. Something I want to mention is that there is a song to learn the Hebrew Aleph-Bet. So like in English, we have a song to learn the alphabet, like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, etc. There is a song for the Hebrew Aleph-Bet, and I will be linking that in the description for you. So now as you progress through the lessons, after the end of each lesson, I'm hoping that you will at least listen to that song once, so that way it will stick in your head and you will remember the Aleph-Bet. Okay, that concludes this lesson, and I will see you in the next one where you will be reviewing all these letters you've learned. Until then, shalom and God bless.